The 7 Briefs. 7 shocking facts about aliens that everyone needs to hear. From the beginning of time, humans have looked up and wondered, are we truly alone in the universe? Today, that question is no longer just for dreamers or sci-fi movies. It's now one that governments, scientists, and even astronauts are quietly trying to answer. In this episode of the 7 Briefs, we explore 7 shocking facts about aliens, based on real history, documented encounters, cutting-edge science, and yes, even movies that might reveal more truth than fiction. Let's dive in. 1. The U.S. government secretly studied UFOs for years. Let's begin with the basics. UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object, a term used when something appears in the sky that no one, not pilots, scientists, or military experts, can explain. It doesn't always mean alien spaceship, but it means mystery. And sometimes those mysteries go far beyond anything we can create on Earth. In 2020, the Pentagon, the center of U.S. military operations, publicly released videos of real UFOs recorded by Navy pilots. These flying objects moved with no wings, no exhaust, and no clear method of propulsion. They turned corners at impossible speeds and defied gravity. But what most people don't know is this. For years, the U.S. ran a top-secret program called AATIP, short for the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. Its mission? To quietly investigate UFO sightings and aerial threats. So the big question is this: if these flying objects are meaningless, why would the government spend millions studying them in secret? 2. Some astronauts say aliens are real. These aren't conspiracy theorists. These are trained scientists, men who've seen Earth from space. Dr. Edgar Mitchell, the 6th man to walk on the moon, publicly stated, aliens have visited Earth. The government knows it, and they've covered it up. Buzz Aldrin, from the Apollo 11 mission, reported seeing a strange object during the flight to the moon, something that wasn't space debris or a satellite. Gordon Cooper, one of NASA's earliest astronauts, said he witnessed flying discs as a test pilot. He even submitted formal reports to the military about what he saw. When experienced astronauts, people trusted with the greatest missions in human history, speak this boldly, we have to ask, what did they see that changed their beliefs? 3. In 1561, thousands saw a battle in the sky over Germany. This didn't happen recently, and that's what makes it more incredible. In the year 1561, in the city of Nuremberg, Germany, thousands of people witnessed a terrifying spectacle. Strange circular objects, rods and crosses appeared in the morning sky. They seemed to move, clash, and even fall from the sky like broken machines. This event was documented in newspapers of the time, complete with illustrations that still exist today. Back then, people interpreted it as a sign from heaven. But today, historians and scientists revisit the event with a different lens. Could it have been an extraterrestrial event witnessed long before the modern idea of UFOs even existed? 4. Hollywood might be showing us more truth than we think. Hollywood is famous for storytelling, but sometimes fiction echoes reality. Take the movie The Fourth Kind. It tells the story of strange disappearances in Nome, Alaska, a very real town where over 20 people vanished between 1960 and 2004. The FBI even opened investigations, but no clear answers were ever found. Then there's Arrival, Contact, and Interstellar. Movies based on real scientific theories about space travel, time, and extraterrestrial communication. Even 2001: A Space Odyssey, released in 1968, showed artificial intelligence in space stations decades before they became real. It makes us wonder, are movies just predicting the future? Or are they preparing us for something that's already happening behind the scenes? 5. In 2017, a mysterious object entered our solar system and left without a trace. In 2017, astronomers spotted an object entering our solar system from deep space. It wasn't round like an asteroid. It was long and flat, almost cigar-shaped, and it moved in ways that shocked scientists. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning scout or messenger. Unlike other space rocks, Oumuamua accelerated on its way out of our solar system as if something powered it. There was no tail, no gas, no visible propulsion. Harvard professor Avi Loeb publicly suggested that Oumuamua might not be a natural object at all. He called it possibly a piece of alien technology sent to observe us. Imagine that. A silent visitor flying through our skies, watching and leaving without a sound. 6. Ancient cultures may have witnessed beings from the sky. Modern technology didn't invent the alien question. Our ancestors may have already had the answer. The Dogon tribe of Mali in West Africa had advanced knowledge of Sirius B, a star invisible to the human eye. They described its orbit, weight, and position before telescopes even existed. How did they know? The Maya civilization left behind carvings that look uncannily like astronauts in space capsules. In ancient Egypt, stories describe gods descending from the sky in fiery ships. Even the Bible, in the book of Ezekiel, describes a vision of spinning wheels, glowing lights, and beings surrounded by fire. Imagery that today sounds eerily familiar to modern UFO sightings. Maybe ancient people didn't have the word alien, so they called them gods instead. 7. Governments around the world are still hiding what they know. The truth isn't just in the stars. It's buried in documents. Between 1952 and 1969, the U.S. Air Force ran Project Blue Book, an official investigation into UFOs. Over 12,000 sightings were studied. But here's the kicker. 701 of them remain completely unexplained. And this isn't just in America. Britain declassified its own UFO files in 2008, revealing that top pilots and radar officers had seen unexplainable objects. Brazil, Russia, and Canada all have similar files. Even the Vatican has quietly studied the possibility of extraterrestrial life for years. Why all the secrecy? Because if the world knew the truth, it could change our religions, our science, our sense of power, and our place in the universe. So here we are, centuries of sightings, testimony from astronauts and tribal elders, clues in movies, and silence from the powers that be. Something or someone is watching. Maybe they've been here before, maybe they're coming back. This is the 7 Briefs, and this was just the beginning. Subscribe now, because what we uncover next might shake the world.